Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm sorry that we have to actually cut this cut the other one short and make this into another blog, but because me being called a motor mouth, I can go. I was making it a little bit too long, so we have to get started on this second one. Most likely this one's going to have to be turned into a third one. So, starting off with Maryjane. Maryjane is 5 years old right now. She's going to be turning 6 in October the 8th. She will be considered as a senior. I feel old. She's my sweetie. She's had only one litter, and out of that one litter came Ittsy-Bitsy and Merlyn. I'm going to be talking about them in just a few minutes. So here's some pictures of my little sweet baby girl. Isn't she a sweetie? Okay, well, on to the next one. She's had one litter, and we kept 2 of them. My husband actually wanted to keep Merlyn, and I was wanting to keep Itty. Itty was the runt. Almost died on me because she was stuck in the birth canal and everything, and Merlyn has gone through a little bit of illnesses. But he's okay now. But me and my husband decided, we're just like, you know what? We only have one puppy at that time, and we're just fine. We'll just keep both of them. So let's go ahead and start off with Merlyn, and I'll let y'all just go ahead and see his little butt. Isn't he cute? He's my boy. He's the one that I can take almost anywhere, just like Maryjane, and don't have to worry about a thing. Except for whenever it comes down to other dogs. But as long as I have him right next to me, don't have a problem at all. I'm very proud of him on this one. And so is Maryjane. Maryjane I could take around other dogs too and not have a problem. Merlyn has gone through 2 major life-changing things in his life. The first one is he got parvo. If you ever dealt with parvo, I feel very sorry, and especially if your puppy died because of this. And it can cost a lot of money. I'm not talking about a couple of hundred here and there. I'm talking about probably $10,000 or more. He survived. I didn't take him to the vet because at that time I've had another puppy that died from it. Very tragic. I do not wish this upon anybody's dog, not even my worst enemy's dog. It is very painful for that baby to go through it, and it is very painful to see that baby go through that type of pain. Well, after I found out that it's basically a stomach virus and everything, I crushed down his food, did a couple of things to try to bring him back. Found out from another veterinarian that 1 out of 100 people, I think that's correct, I could be incorrect, that will do that at home, their dog will survive. Just 1. The rest of them will perish. And I am very lucky that my baby boy made it through it. The second thing is he went through a car wreck. He got out of his car, out of his backyard and everything. Me and my husband was moving, and I guess he was just out and about trying to find me. He gets out. People in my neighborhood, they fly. They don't care who's out there, whose dog it is, anything like that, and they hit him. He had brain damage, had both of his knees completely tore open. He also had his butthole ripped open. I mean ripped open. To the point when we took him to the surgeon, they told us that he had to be fixed just to use that excess skin from his balls to make him a butthole. But he's doing fine. He had a little bit of brain damage, and he's okay from that. I mean, I gotta treat him a little bit different, give him a little extra time and everything else like that. And he's still having a wee bit of trouble whenever he has to poo, but he's figured out his way around it, and I'm very proud of him on that factor. But other than that, he's my sweetie. He is, his birthday just passed, so did Itty. They're brother and sister from the same litter, and Maryjane's the mama. August the 19th. They're 5 years old. 5 years old. I'm very, very happy that they had a very good birthday on that day and everything else like that. So, before I trail this off even further, Here's some pictures of Ittsy-Bitsy. I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about her. She was born as the runt. The runt is the last one born. She had a little bit of problems. She was stuck in the birth canal. When she first came out, she was not breathing. She was not moving. She would not do anything and everything. And I had to give her a wee bit of CPR, basically push on her little belly or on her little chest. Hold on, here we go. Push on her little chest a little bit and then take my hand, cup it, and basically that's what you do to an itty bitty puppy. And she was like 2 times smaller than the others. And Maryjane is Chihuahua, Dachshund, and Australian Shepherd. Merlyn is complete mutt. The daddy is a complete mutt. So is Itty. But she was able to survive. I was able to get her start breathing and everything else like that. She is ADHD. She has to take medication for this. If you ever had a child with ADHD, a animal with ADHD, you would totally understand. If not, okay, how can I explain it? Since she wakes up, she goes 9 miles per hour and will not stop until I lay her down and make her lay down and go to sleep. That is the best explanation I can give you, except for do a little bit of research. I might be able to figure out another way and put it up on another blog for y'all to understand. If you don't, post it down below and I'll try to explain it a whole lot better for y'all. So here's some pictures of her, and the next one that was born is Sammy. So here's some pictures of Ittsy-Bitsy. Oh, and whenever I get ticked off, we usually yell at her and call Itsy goddamn Bitsy. Because she can get on your last nerve. Especially her going 9 miles per hour and just will not stay still. So here's some pictures of her. Well, that's my little Ittsy-Bitsy. And I'm going to have to cut this short because it's already up pretty far. The next one that I'm going to be talking about is going to be Sammy, Karma, and Artemis. And if there's enough time, I'm going to be talking about my cat, Cannabis, and my 2 turtles, and my little mouse. Alright, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!